We are back on Horizoners.
Don't insult their intelligence like that.
What should we call our following? Do you guys have do you have a preference on what you guys should be called as our loyal and trustworthy
lawyer?
viewers?
Are you having a
Give us,
stroke?
yes. My face started to droop halfway through that sentence, but
All right, so let's address that.
if you guys have an idea for what you'd like to be called, please leave a comment.
Like and subscribe.
Jared, you're gonna be the only one that leaves a comment.
You're damn right.
Jared's gonna comment again. The Odd Horizoners was really peak. Whoever said that was great.
Literally, what the best idea ever. When Jared showed up and said it's more than time.
Oh my god, it was good. It was a great idea. But so what do we got today? We got officially, as this is being recorded, Smite 2 Alpha is out today. I know everyone besides Jarrett will play it, but that's because we forced him to. Coleman will not play it. I know Skippy and Andrew is excited about it. Let me open it up. How you guys feeling?
Well, I will not be playing it until January, whenever the actual version comes out, because I'm not paying money for it.
Who's gonna tell him?
I thought it was
Who's
supposed to be
gonna tell
free, like later.
What are you, a communist?
I thought this version of Smite was free anyway, or
There's
just
no
Smite
such
1.
as free.
I bought Smite. I'm gonna kick my own ass.
What's wrong with Smite?
You bought the God
A lot
Pass
of
for
things,
Smite.
huh?
It was for Smite 1.
I know. And I only played like 3 different gods. That's about it.
Oh, you could play other stuff. We'd let you, because me and Skippy can play around.
No. I
You and me
don't.
will not be playing around. Let me get that squared up real quick.
You know what I meant. You know what I fucking meant.
Mm-hmm. Hide the zucchini. No.
Also, some important news. Unfortunately, Prince Flacco has been officially retired.
Oh, brother.
So Coleman,
Hey.
why don't you take over from me?
Yeah. A common phrase I've used is they should have old yellowed him after season bad.
You know, he took that arrow to the knee in season 4. Just he was never the same after that.
He was never the same after he left BG. That was he went 25 touchdown interception. That was his best year. And that was
You say
that's quite sad.
25 interception. Oh my
It only got worse. I wish I could pull the stats up. Oh my god, it was terrible. He went, I want to say he threw for 23 touchdowns, and god, he probably got 40. Terrible. It was terrible.
I'm sure
Safe
it'll
to
get better,
assume.
Coleman.
We're gonna try. It's gonna be Prince Flacco Jr. next.
He's gonna be even worse than the first.
BG
Out
took
of the
the
league by the
second
time
one
he's a
too.
sophomore.
I was really hoping to transfer one more time.
No,
It's just,
Your-
oh, God damn
your
it.
character, when he was supposed to apply for his redshirt status, there should have been a cutscene where it just saw him stumbling out of like a fucking bar for St. Patty's Day. Yeah, Chief Flacco just couldn't. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He's wearing a green shirt today when he's supposed to wear his red shirt, but you know.
Honestly, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he got out because I swear to God, that dude got sacked like 10 times a game. Like CTE. I can't believe he can form a coherent at this point. Like it was terrible. It's bad.
He looks like the dude from the Goonies after his season.
He probably does.
I'll take care of you because I love you.
Oh, what a time. What a time to be alive.
Oh, we got her. So recently, a couple of us have been playing Minecraft. We've been given the Mojang's annual update of like 4 things a try. I think we've been having some decent times, other than a few instances.
Yeah, lied to by a man who's colorblind or fucking with you.
Oh my god, guys! Yeah, like Jarrett, there's another key that's got blue eyes on it, and there's a blue-eyed chest, and I'm like, oh really? And I spend like 30 to 40 minutes in the first trial area, like, oh boy, like I must have missed another chest because the only things I've seen are like the red-eyed keys and the basic chests. And then like after looking, I was like, you know, I'm gonna look it up, see what happens. Sure enough, there's no blue-eyed key, and I wasted all that time. And my brain became just that much smoother after that experience.
You're fine.
And I'm on my 6th or 7th trial area, and I still have yet to find the heavy core to make the mace. And I'm slowly going insane. But
Oh, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
I think you're fine, Jarrett. I think you're
No.
just overreacting.
no, at one point, like after my like second one I went to today, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna continue my great canal around my base, and I just dug a trench for like an hour and a half, just digging a trench out, carving out my base, because that was more preferable than just sitting there, farming and trying to get keys so I can open like my 30th chest to not find the heavy core.
You're
But were you
definitely
having
overreacting.
fun in the journey along the way?
I
No.
was having fun. I was having fun digging that trench and then making the canal lock to make my boat be able to go up to the higher water level. But yeah, and then I burned alive when I went into the Nether looking for more soul sand. Because God forbid soul sand is you either spawn right next to a soul sand plane or you're in the middle of fucking nowhere and you gotta travel all over the place for it.
That's the one thing. Like when
Nether-
they did like the Nether overhaul, that
It made it
situation got
infinitely
really
worse.
weird. Yeah.
Like it's like, oh boy, I'm in the Nether. 99 times out of 100, you're in a basalt or whatever kind of region,
Yep.
and you get swarmed by magma cubes, and then you might get lucky enough to get out into like the green like tree area, but then from there, I mean, you still no soul sand in sight, and you're like, great, like,
You're missing the biggest issue with the Nether: skeletons and hoglins, because they had to add fucking more mobs to the Nether, even though it was already a hellhole.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're fine.
and then, and then
Nope.
when you're trying to block arrows coming after you, like it's literally like that scene from 300 where all those fucking arrows are coming down from the
Block
sky,
out the fucking
and then-
sun.
and then there's a fucking ghast that's like 30 feet away from you, like, hello.
Hello,
Greetings.
motherfucker. I hate the Nether. By far the worst area.
Yeah, like
It's not true. Detroit.
Honestly, I've been shot at less in Detroit than the Nether, and that's saying something.
Like again, like I wouldn't dunk on the Minecraft updates, and like I know I said this to Jared earlier. It's like it's not necessarily like what's it coming in the updates. It's the fact that we'll get one of those sized of updates a year, and then we're like, all right, we're done now. It's like if we got like small updates a couple times a year, I wouldn't really complain.
I mean, like how that used to be.
Yeah, like I understand that like we're kind of approaching that ceiling of what you realistically probably are going to be able to add until they decide to do another dimension. But let's be real, they're never going to do that.
They need to allow mods.
They
allow
do,
console mods.
but they don't.
I mean, you can. It's just really hard.
It's not mods though; they're behavior packs, not the same thing. Most of them only work in that specific world that you had to buy for like 10 real world dollars per quote unquote mod. Like you can't combine most of them.
there's an avatar world where you could actually bend.
Oh, trust me, Jarrett, you bend all right.
Yes, I bend. My sanity bends when I'm in a trial area, and I accidentally stumble upon 4 spawners, and 2 of them happen to be baby zombie spawners, and then the others are regular skeletons, and then I just get swarmed and beaten to the death.
Man, you still crying about this?
You starting your new career? When are you gonna be starting your new career?
Oh, he started Minecraft again, and he's having a fun time on that. If you'd like to elaborate on your navigational struggles, Cole, if he's even here, he might not
think
be
he's
here.
dead.
All right.
Is
We
he
might have
dead?
to loop-
Sorry. I was being dumb. Anyway,
Was your mic muted?
I don't want no comment. No comment.
All right, for everyone who could. Okay, Mr. Mike muted. Go on, tell us what you were telling us before, but when no one could hear you.
So started my Minecraft phase. We'll see how she goes. But essentially, I'm wandering around, really paying to lay down. Could build a home. find a nice village up on top of a cherry sapling. No, what the
Cherry
Cherry-
blossom.
Cherry blossom.
cherry blossom biome. And then the mountain kind of peaks, kind of plateaus off side wintry spruce biome, and you can see some ice mountains off in the distance. It's a nice spot. So I start sitting down and putting down camp, and I haven't slept yet. Put a bed down, and I get in my goddamn fucking furnace with my character looking straight ahead, and it's night, and a motherfucking Enderman walks right in front of me, kills my shit, and I had no idea where I was supposed to go from there. So I spent about a half hour, 45 to really figure out where to go. And that's been my Minecraft experience so far.
It's honestly kind of embarrassing, but yeah.
I was gonna go for it. You made
I haven't
Minecraft sound boring.
I haven't got killed by an Enderman yet on this world. I don't think. Like, anytime they end up like trying to like fist me, like I just end up like pulling out a diamond
What?
sword, beating them down.
What? Hold on. Jared, is there something you want
Somebody
to tell us?
said.
Endermen always try to attempt to fist me. It's no matter where I'm at, they're at least one
Garrett,
of them's going to come out
Garrett.
of nowhere.
Stop. You gotta stop.
You could use a better word for that, dog.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brutally assault me.
They're trying to kill you. How would you say that? Would you say they're trying to kill you instead of being like, "Oh, they're here to fish me"?
No,
You're part
no,
of the
because now at like this point in my Minecraft world, I've had this world for a while. Like my inconvenience from Enderman just stems that they'll like happen to leave a block randomly in one of my animal pens, and then I'll just come back home and be like, what the fuck? Like, where are all my sheep? And then they end up like being somewhere where they're not supposed to be, and I'm like, oh dang, the Enderman bandit strikes again.
You can't steal them. You just let them free.
Hey, you don't have free range animals, Jared. That's not cool.
Animals do not know freedom in Minecraft.
Right. So you do get it.
They get a 4x4 pen at best, and they get called every once in a while.
Jared's gonna be building.
Oh gosh.
Jared's gonna be building his own Truman Show.
That's too complicated for him.
I'm gonna isolate one chicken, and it's just gonna be far away from the encampment, and that's what's gonna happen. He's just gonna be exposed to all the horrors that Minecraft has to offer.
That's wonderful,
That's just how it
sweetie.
be. It's wonderful, sweetie. So did you guys see the Rick Toffin trailer for Black Ops?
Yep.
How are we feeling about that?
Very excited. Very excited.
I'm hoping
They-
that we can actually move the narrative like further along than what we got in Cold War, where it was like a very small nudge.
Did they end up releasing all the zombie stuff that they planned on? Like, or was that slated for like Wednesday or something? When they release more?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I believe at the time of recording, COD Next is tomorrow at like 3 or 2 p.m. Something like
I
that.
see.
But I'm hoping it looks good. Terminus so far looks really interesting. That's like the main map, and then we have Liberty Falls that we're gonna get like the full reveal of, and looks good. Gobblegums are back. I'm happy about that. Rick Toffin's back, hopefully in a prominent role. We have characters this time.
Aren't they supposedly this is kind of like off the map kind of thing, but like aren't they supposed to be like remaking Transit or something, or is that just something that they just canceled
Liberty
at one
Falls
point?
looks like it's going to be like a spiritual successor to Transit, yeah.
Okay.
Like it might not be the exact same thing, but I'm guessing it's going to be a large map with heavy like vibes like Transit, and then probably it may have a bus system, but it likely would just be like a dark ether like rift teleport between zones or something.
I don't think they'll ever bring the bus system back. I think too many people got very upset at that.
I wonder why. 'Cause
Wait!
it was bad.
Wait!
It wouldn't
Don't
be
leave
so
me.
bad if it was literally just like, oh, you press the button, it goes to the
Yes.
next station, or if they had like a,
Like the
a
tram.
bus stop. Yeah, legit. Or they had a bus stop at every stop where you could click and it'd come to you instead of just, oh, it's on a timer. You missed it. Run.
Yep.
And it wasn't
And
just
not
oh,
even
you're
run.
running through like zombie. No, it's where you're running through fucking fog, getting skull
Gremlins.
fucked by alien gremlins. Oh, while also getting attacked by zombies, and you don't know where you're going because the fog rolls in.
And
The
also-
robot was on a tight schedule. He had a family and kids to feed. Like he
It
had to
wasn't a
get the-
problem on the first couple stops. It became a problem on the ones where you either needed to have stamina up or jug to survive the giant lava patch between you and the next
Mhm.
location. That's where the bad times happened. That's when the screaming started.
Or when your friends would knife the fucking robot.
Get the fuck off my bus.
Get the hell out.
He didn't deserve it. He survived being in two of the worst maps of all time, so you let him have that.
No,
Please.
I cannot.
To atone for our sins to the mechanical bus driver, they're gonna bring back a remastered version of Die Rise.
Swear to
No,
God, if they remaster Die Rise, I'm gonna lose it.
if this game's successful, it will happen.
We're gonna get Moon 2.0, but it'll be on Mars.
Coleman,
Ooh,
what's,
something.
even better. Shock in the
What's-
face.
what's your favorite map, Coleman? Zombie map. I know, I put you on the spot again.
I know you can't do this. You need to ask me, like, tell me before we start thinking about.
Ah, yes, because I just knew we were going to talk about zombies today.
Cole's
My
gotta
bad.
get
should have
his-
this written down.
Cole's got to get his bifocals out and his
God damn
computer
it.
fired up.
Origins really is a bitch, or is a basic answer. I enjoy it a lot. I was never really a fan of. God damn it! What's the Western one? Fuck.
Buried.
Buried.
Yes, I was never a big fan of Buried. No, it's
That's wild.
I feel like
like-
that's a hot take.
I liked it. I mean, it was hell at once you tried to pack shit and do that stuff, but like, I like the concept behind it. But
No, Buried is absolutely the best Victus crew map in that game. By
I remember
mu-
the one time it was me, Andrew, Jarrett, Skippy, and Skippy's like, "All right, guys, let's go now," because he had like 15,000 points, and Andrew's like, "No, just wait. Wait till we all have a good amount so we can all go and pack a bunch together." And let it be known, Skippy finished that with like 7,000 points, and everyone else had 0.
I made it
Because-
alive.
Yeah, and everyone else wanted to kill you.
It's fine. It's fine. We made it. We finished it. We got the job done.
and then everybody proceeded to get mobbed very quickly after.
I remember Andrew's like, "All right, Skippy, stop. Wait." And he was like, "Leroy Jenkins."
Yes. Because that's what you're supposed to do.
Also, like you failing to call out a bomb step that was explained to you in the way that a toddler should be able to understand it.
It
That was
happened too
much.
fast.
You
panicked.
dropped
I'm
Jarrett in the
sorry.
water on Zetsubo.
He deserved
That was
Uh,
horrible.
Yeah.
He
Long story
deserved it.
short,
Bro,
you
I'm
were
sitting
kind of the
there.
problem.
Skippy's like, "Oh man, I got this." I'm talking to the baddie computer, and then we're waiting. Okay, symbol. Immediately, just boom. Like I thought when we failed that, like that was it. I didn't realize you got
Supposed to.
another
That's
chance.
how it used
like,
to be. When that map came out, if someone messed up that step, it just ended the game no matter what. You went back to the lobby. Like,
Because it didn't just nuke the area you were standing in
Yeah.
front of, it would nuke the map.
yeah.
That's like, oh man, memory. I guess I don't know what to change that.
Hey,
But-
just I'll take it. We take those.
No, we gotta get some videos pumped out soon. With BO4 Easter eggs.
No. I'll simply say that. No.
Play Blood of
played-
the Dead or whatever.
We played Blood of the Dead one time. It glitched out, and that was the last time I'll ever touch that game again.
I think we should. I think we should get forward and do that.
Well, I think the problem was we didn't have 4 people. We had 3, so then it was like we didn't have 4 smooth brains working together. We only had 3, so our power wasn't.
That they have a spot
maximized.
open.
Yeah,
I think
cool.
I know a
We are
YouTuber
fourth.
right now that would help us. He doesn't have much going on.
Except for talking on Twitter all the fucking time. I don't know why.
Yeah, we can pick honestly any of them. Might not be a good credit hit for us, but we'll get the job done.
We gotta go. We gotta go on the Titanic map and see the Ocean Gate submarine and the ice beyond it.
God, that would have been the perfect opportunity to add in that Easter egg.
It would have been great.
You start knocking, and then the atomized.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Guys, who forgot to bring the AA batteries?
When they were talking about it, and they're like, "Don't worry, guys." Like they were probably so scared in that moment. Like they were probably scared for half a second when that window started cracking, and then it gave
And-
the structural integrity
There,
gave
there
out.
wasn't a crack. It
gone.
was just instantly they were like, "Man, we're gone."
Yeah,
The
exactly.
brain-
That's what they.
Missed
But
in
they're
the
like, "Oh, they were
ocean.
so scary."
Their brain and their ass met within 0.2 seconds. Like they were
No,
compressed that quickly. Like
They turned into red paste instantly.
James Cameron just sitting there like 30 feet away, looking on, horrified. Like what the fuck?
Which I like. They like contacted him for like a news segment recently, and like I understand that like he spent a lot of time in that area, that kind of environment. But like they went to him like he was like the leading expert in the world about submarines. I saw him on like 60 Minutes or something, like a clip of it the other day, and he was like, "Oh well, we all knew that they were gone long before they announced it on the media and officially gave up the rescue efforts. I knew that they were gone.
Well,
There's no way you could do that, whatever." And it's like, why are we talking to him?
It's that, and it's like, first of all, you're telling me none of our nuclear capable submarines were able to go down there, like, at all. But maybe they
mean-
just found out too late. I guess I don't know.
I mean, here's my thing. I don't care if I had a means to retrieve them. I wouldn't have. Like, you guys have done something stupid. You put yourself into a like carbon fiber suppository to go down to the Titanic.
And they didn't even
It's
use
piloted by an N64 remote.
they didn't even use a fucking the same material. I heard about on the like it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, for those kinds of things you need to like use one material, otherwise the structural integrity will fucking fold in itself. I was like, oh, we're gonna use some titanium and some of the other. It's like that's smart.
Yeah. Because he's like, I'm all about doing it on a budget. I'm like, right, I get budgeting too, like buying things only when they're on sale, bringing some coupons to the local Kroger, not skimping out on the metal tube that I plan to go down in to see the Titanic. I feel like that's not where you cut back. Like,
That's at the bottom of a fucking ocean.
yeah, like just wild.
And now they're planning to go back. It's like, bro,
Yeah, let's
like-
try it again.
this time we're gonna use an Xbox One remote. That way,
One year the
we'll
second
be
time.
fine.
Yeah, it's gonna get to the point though where like, because also my favorite thing like on that tube, I might be wrong, but I swear to God there was only like one window and it's like the tiniest porthole, and it's like, if you were gonna pay, I don't even know. Do we know how much money they paid to go to their death?
I'm not sure.
A lot of money.
Yeah. So like, if you're gonna spend a lot of money and then you get down there and you can't even, you basically get like the same window you'd get on a plane row, but there's only your row's window. Like, it's kind of wild.
You're like, oh yeah, here's a camera. As you can see, we're right here, and the big ass ship is right there. We could quite literally do this on shore. We could just have an autonomous vehicle doing this, but you just need to be down there. Like,
Yeah, you had to be there. It's not real.
Duh.
I did see
Nothing's
someone
real.
talking about the other day. They're like, why don't we just like retrieve the Titanic so that way it's easier to look at? And I'm like, first of all,
You're a fucking
there's like
idiot.
no way you can get that out, and there's no way it comes in
It doesn't
remotely
come.
one piece. Like,
Yeah.
that thing is
Trust me.
deteriorated.
They've
too
thought
deep.
about it. It ain't
heavy.
happening.
Yeah, they're like, there's someone who's like, you could flood the Titanic's wreckage with ping pong balls, and it would cause it to float, and like
oh my
the
god,
pressure down there would crush the
Crush
ping
the
pong.
fucking ping pong balls.
It
And
would
even if they weren't crushed, how are you getting the ping pong balls down there? And then you have to hold the fucking structural integrity after 100+ years under fucking seawater is enough to
Uh-huh.
fucking let it lift up. Ain't happening.
With the
Like-
the ping pong ball.
With the ping pong
you
ball.
would be like, we're definitely limited by technology today. There's just no way.
Okay, we've talked about this long enough. No one cares. They come here to talk about video games.
Oh,
and
false.
fucking
They come here to
all their-
listen to us speak about stupid shit.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
and we
Yes.
talked enough about stupid shit.
I'd say we could recategorize into current events, but I don't feel like that to
Nope.
Notable
No.
events.
history. We might as well recategorize to history.
Notable
I don't
meme
know.
culture.
It wasn't much of history when you were just calling your boss fat or whatever.
It was history. That was old news.
It
Couple
was a
weeks
week
prior.
ago.
No, well, I caught him. That was 2-3 weeks before that even.
We last heard of it a week ago.
Well, it happened. Happened earlier than that.
It's my account. I'm the real man of the people.
Cole, I want you to get a tattoo of a can of Diet Coke.
Hey, but if I get over 300 pounds in the next 10 years, I will.
Why is that
Get
the
rid of the forehead.
What that cutoff is for? Like, I'm really confused by that
I
line.
wonder
in
why
the
the
same-
precedent of him getting a tattoo is 300 pounds? Or is that strictly
Why
just for the
not?
Diet Coke tattoo?
Strictly for the Diet Coke tattoo. Like I'm not trying.
Why'd you
too
both
hard,
say
it's
it
like-
dumb?
The autism spreads.
Diet tote. He went diet tote. Oh my
Good
god,
lord.
I'm losing my mind.
I realized when I really realized yesterday when I'm doing something competitive, the autism comes out. Shut the fuck up. So I do this men's league baseball, whatever, and we didn't have anybody to throw the ball. We didn't have anybody to pitch. And god damn it, after every bad pitch, it was like, fuck, ooh, god. There's like sounds. I just kept making sounds. Catch my Jesus Christ, if anybody heard you, you'd sound like a fucking idiot. Like I do it all the time playing fucking you guys heard. God damn it, just shut the fuck up.
Is it like one of those like zealous grunter like softball pitchers?
No, it's not a grunt. It's like, oh, I threw that pitch too high, and I'm sitting there talking to myself about it. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Come on! He just starts hitting his head like, come on!
Honestly,
ball!
that's pretty close. That's pretty close.
He's ready for his next time. The old diamond with a 6-pack of Milwaukee's best.
That'll be the nut.
Call
that'll
that a
be our-
double? Fuck you.
That'll be when we do like live action Odd Horizon videos. Each of us just brings a case of beer and we gotta play in a slow pitch softball and try to get through
God.
after
Oh
consuming the
god,
whole
no.
thing.
That'd be horrible. That's not going well at all.
I think we could do it.
I don't think we can.
And before each at bat, you gotta like put your bat on the like ground, put your forehead like on the knob of the bat, and do like
No.
full
Oh yeah, while you're
circles.
drinking, yeah, that's gonna be great for you.
Here's what, and then we'll follow that. We'll do like a bunch of like drunk videos in one night. You know, we'll package them all in one
We'll
night,
be-
and then the next morning I'll wake you guys up and I'm gonna make you guys drink a gallon of milk and run a mile.
Yeah, Jared can do this by himself.
the first like we do like 5 drunk videos. The first one like, oh yeah, we're fine, and then by the end of it, we're already gonna be. We're gonna be done. I could not wake up after that and do a fucking mile run. That would be terrible.
Not a milk mile.
Oh my god.
I feel like Jared
I
just
would-
forgets you say certain things.
Oh, I heard the
When-
milk. I mean, a mile run by itself. That's what I'm talking about. A mile run by itself would be fucking terrible hungover. Unless you're a runner, like I guess you would. They're like, oh, hey guys, Harmon left. What do you mean he left? Oh, he just ran away.
I thought you were
And I'd be sitting there
calling Harmon
fucking
an
just.
actual runner for a second. I was like, huh.
I was about to
Just
say,
be-
do you even fucking
Bold
know me?
boy.
No,
bold
no, Harmon
choice
doesn't
word.
run. He flees. There's a difference.
You gotta get away from the cop speed. Watch
Where'd
out.
Harmon go? Go outside on the deck. You just hear Harmon say, "I'm okay" in the bushes, like fucking Vanilla Ice. In the, that's my boy. Look at me, motherfuckers! I'm a sprinkler.
All I'm saying is you guys didn't keep good enough watch on me.
You had 2 people watching you. I turning around to go, why does it smell like shit in my apartment right now?
Jarrett.
All right, I think we end the episode there.
That's a good note.
That's a good episode to end on. It's good.
Yes.
This has been episode 31. We'll see you guys next week.
See you, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.